Congratulations, FIT is your alma mater. What is it like being honored by them today?
Well, I think that when you have an institution like FIT, and you think about the museum at FIT and the library at FIT, such inspirations for me when I was starting my career. I walk into those exhibits today and I'm still blown away and inspired. So to be honored by, I think, a bunch of truly, fashion aficionados, fashionistas is thrilling. But also to be able to give back and raise money for the library and for the museum is so important, because so many young talents, they're going to walk in there and get inspired, and I'm always curious, who's next?
I've known him many years now, and it is an honor to be able to be here and give him this well-deserved award. I'm just, I'm such a fan of, I started as a fan of his clothes, and then I met him, and he's just such a remarkable person. He's so real, and as we all know, that's so rare in this business. And so you put them together, and it's a perfect match. I always feel glamorous and sexy in his clothes too.
I'm only as good as the people I dress. And when you can dress someone who's as beautiful and talented and smart and fun to be with, as Hilary Swank, I know I'm doing my job well.
Fashion Week is upon us. When is your show, and what can we expect?
Our show is exactly a week from today. We'll actually probably be just about finishing now. And what can you expect? It's Michael Kors. You can expect beautiful, optimistic, glamorous people on that runway.
What do you think the trends are going to be for this season?
I think that we're right now starting to see things get a little more toned down. Maybe not as much glitz. I think that things are getting, a little bit more reality-based. But people, I think, respond to color and pattern and just fashion that's joyful. Hence,
color and pattern.
Color and pattern. I think when people get dressed, they want to put something on that makes them feel great.
There's nothing quite like going to the Met as Michael Kors' date. Not only will you have a great gown, but you'll have a great time. But what resonates for me above all else is Michael's genuineness. He's open, curious, enthusiastic, optimistic. He's real. That's rare. And to me, that is so much more attractive than any design could ever be. So when you combine that along with his incredible gift and talent, it brings such an authentic and beautiful quality to his craft. Over the last 32 years, he's built a wildly successful fashion business that spans the globe and has picked up countless industry accolades along the way. He's been a mentor to young talent. Lazaro Hernandez, Derek Lam, and Peter Sum are only a few of the talents that have benefited from his mentorship. It's my privilege to present the 2013 Couture Council Award for Artistry of Fashion to Michael Kors.
I have to tell you that receiving this Couture Council Award for Artistry of Fashion truly means a lot to me, because really one of the last things that I would ever call myself is a couturier. I don't make traditional ball gowns. I've done a total of 6 wedding dresses in my entire career. What I do is inherently based on the concept of American luxury sportswear. When I was a student at FIT in the late 70s, sportswear was in the beginning of its heyday. It had incubated with designers like Claire McCardell and Bonnie Cashin, and it was really coming into its own. But I truly, at the time, never thought there would be such a thing as global style, a way of getting dressed that would impact the way that people look all around the world. Fashion in the late 70s still had definite borders. What has transpired since then is that we have seen that everyone in the world embraces what was once called American sportswear. FIT has always been such a great center for mentoring the next generation of talent. Every exhibit was always eye-opening, and they still are. Working in retail, I got to see the reality of what worked and what didn't. I figured out that the best clothes could make people better versions of themselves. I was really never interested in the idea of that Cinderella transformation. I was always into the idea that you can be your best self. There is no there in fashion. When people say to me, what is it like to be where you are? When did you know you made it? And you know what? I've always believed that the minute you think that you've made it, guess what? You're done. Well, guess what? I'm not done. And I really am so incredibly honored to be receiving this award. I want to thank Valerie Steele, the Couture Council, to everyone at FIT, and to all of you for all of your support. Have a wonderful afternoon.